A man was sitting at a table in a restaurant eating his meal when a girl walked past him with her family. As she passed, she quickly tapped him on the head and placed a tissue with something written on it on his table. The man stood up and said, "Is there a problem with you?" The girl replied, "I didn't do anything." The man asked, "If you didn't, then who did?" Her husband stepped forward and said, "When my wife says she didn't do anything, it's better you just sit down and mind your own business." The man answered calmly, "I'm not looking for a fight," and sat back down. The husband and his wife then entered the restaurant and sat at a table inside. The man outside kept watching them. Inside, the husband started talking to his wife, saying, "This child was just a mistake." But the wife kept glancing nervously at the man outside, the one she had left the tissue for. She saw a waiter approach and pick up the tissue. The husband noticed her distracted and said sharply, "I'm talking to you. Where is your attention?" The wife, startled, said, "That man, he's not stopping looking at us." The husband said, "Wait here, I'll handle it." He stormed outside to the man and said aggressively, "What are you staring at? Do we look like clowns to you? Or have you lost something? Are you a cop or what?" The man calmly replied, "I wasn't looking at her." The husband snapped, "Then were you looking at me?" Meanwhile, the girl tried to show the man another tissue behind her husband's back. It had help written on it. The man, trying to keep things calm, said, "I'm just here to have my breakfast." But the husband shouted again, "Keep your eyes here. You're looking at her like a horse looks at a plate." He warned, "I'm telling you for the last time, stop looking at us." The man nodded, "I understand." The husband then returned to his wife. She quickly hid the tissue. He scolded her, "See, Jacqueline, this is what happens when you wear such clothes. How many times have I told you not to dress like this?" Just then, a waiter came over and asked, "Are you ready to order?" The husband replied, "Yes, bring me 2 pieces of bread with butter and a coffee." The waiter then asked the girl, "And for you, ma'am?" As the girl opened her mouth to answer, her husband cut her off, saying, "Just water for her. She's on a diet." The waiter still looked at the girl for confirmation. The girl said, "No, I'm fine. But can you please take this dirty tissue away?" The waiter picked up the tissue and left. The man outside quietly followed the waiter, watching closely. Inside, the girl looked at the man again, but her husband snapped, "Stop looking there. That's exactly why I don't bring you out. You want people to look at you? Are you trying to make me angry?" The girl whispered, "No, it's not like that. You're right. I won't dress like this again. It's my fault. Please, will you give me my child?" Her husband sneered, "Child? All you care about is that brat since the day you gave birth to him. And now you don't even fulfill your duties as a wife." The girl pleaded, "Please don't say that. He's your son too." The husband snapped, "My son? Let me remind you, I never even wanted a child." He shoved the baby into her arms. The mother cradled her child and asked softly, "Are you hungry?" and began to breastfeed him. The husband barked, "No, not here. Don't even think about it." The wife calmly said, "It's his feeding time." The husband growled, "Take him to the bathroom. Change his diaper too."